All right. Hello, all you beautiful, wonderful, amazing, spectacular tea people. Welcome to another beautiful morning here on the east coast of Taiwan. And as you can see behind me, it is spring slash summertime. The wintertime grayness has vanished, and we are now. Uh, I mean, I said this last time. Like, if you're listening to this later, what you can do is you can actually, hey man, how's it going? You can actually like put your finger on the bottom. You can do it both on YouTube and on Instagram, but you go like this, like for the slider at the bottom. You can actually see the clouds behind me just go over the mountains, and the clouds do all their things. It's really quite beautiful, quite a lot of fun. And okay. I I got the fancy mic, and you're telling me that YouTube is better, which I guess fair enough. Maybe it is. Um, I I have to admit I am not exactly a live stream watcher in general. I'm too old for that. So what you're telling me is what I go by. So what do we got here? As you can tell from the bag, right? As you can tell from the bag, this is obviously authentic Alishan. Obviously. There's a train on the bag, right? And joking, of course, if you see a bag like this, I've been all over the island of Taiwan, and especially when I was first traveling around the island of Taiwan, you would go to these various places, and you go to these various places, and what you keep on making me buy. Yes, I noticed that, but it's all the bag, right? You just like train. I have to buy train. Anyways. Huge parts of the world are that way, I'm sure. And basically what it boils down to is if there's a train on the bag, then Taiwanese people of a certain age think that, oh, well, this is obviously from Alishan. And I've been all over Taiwan. And when I first started traveling all around Taiwan, I would go to, you go to a tea area, and there'd always be one of those shops that would be selling stuff. Bags, tea clips, crappy teapots, all that type of stuff, right? So every single place you went, there'd be something like that selling that stuff. And wow, that's so amazing. I'm gonna tell you guys what's going on. Maybe come on into the camera. Come on, is it gonna go into the camera? There's this wasp that's like the size of my thumb right here. But I'll tell you the stories about it. I haven't decided what I'm going to do about it. Anyways, I'll tell you that story later. And what's the point? The point is, no matter where you go in Taiwan, you can find this bag anywhere they make tea. This bag, sorry, Alishan. This bag, pots with or like tins with the train on it. Everything. Wherever you go in Taiwan, you will find this bag. But what am I doing? Sorry, doing it the wrong way. And I will take out sort of this stuff here, the shui, as we say. But this, of course, again today we're doing the Alishans, right? So we're doing the Alishans. The Dueling Alishans today. So that's what we're doing today. We're doing the Dueling Alishans. So what I have right here, what I just got the little bits at the end of my sort of sample pack is, of course, the Mare's Alishan. And the Mare's Alishan is, maybe we can get into the story about it. Maybe I can tell the story of how I found it one more time. And then this one over here, which I'm sure there will be some people who are very, very happy about. There's two of them. And I'll do this one, just why not, and explain to you why I didn't choose this one. And then we got this one right here. So this also, as you can see, obviously authentic. It has a train on it. Obviously authentic Alishan. Why even, it's got a train on it. And so with this one, this is the organic Alishan. And we'll go into the big difference between these two teas, why they are dueling Alishans, and why the price point for these two teas are actually pretty different. So the price point for these two teas are, I wouldn't say wildly different, but basically they're wildly different. when it comes to teas from Alishan, they're wildly different. And we'll talk about why that is, and we'll talk about the taste points, and we'll talk about why they're different, and we will do a duel. Although, as you know, with most things of what I do, if I'm drinking the teas, chances are they're pretty good to begin with. And so, just to break it to you, there's probably not going to be a big winner and a big loser in our Dueling Alishans competition today. Not to give it away. I know you're. Is that the teaser? That's the wrong way to do YouTube videos, isn't it? I think I saw some train packaging in Taoyuan Airport during my connecting flight. Yes. Well, when you're anywhere in Taiwan, if you go to a tea place that has tea bags that you can buy, no matter where you are in Taiwan, the furthest you can possibly get away from the Alishan region, you will find the train. You will find the train. Now, that's why you have to sort of be careful. Obviously, if you're probably watching this, then you already know that. You probably already had fake Alishan from Vietnam or something like that. But the way it works is the Alishan area, the Alishan terroir, is about 50 to 100% price gouge. So depending on where it is and how close you are to where the tour buses let slightly above middle-aged Taiwanese people out, that is what you're looking at for how much extra money you get. And you get a lot of extra money, right? It's real. You really do. You get a lot of extra money. And so when you're looking at the Alishans, you really do have to trust whoever is giving it to you. You really do have to trust don't go by the bag. Don't go by the bag. Although is it necessary but not sufficient? The bag. Anyways, let's go into the teas. What are these two teas? We have, of course, the Mayor's Alishan. Now I have a lot of it this year. Like I bought a lot of it. It is amazing, and it is, other than perhaps the Elan teas, it's on the same level with the Elan teas as the most affordable, amazing tea that we have on the site, or will have on the site. It's not live yet, of course, but it's from the Mayor in Alishan. And the story behind me finding the tea was I made it to this area, and I got, I won't tell the whole story, but there's various parts of Alishan where there are some really nasty people. And there's nasty people because it's one of those areas where if you're in an area where there is wealth that's not deserved, but is there because of a name, you're going to meet some terrible people. That's just the way it works, right? You're just going to meet terrible people in places with unearned wealth, whether it be businesses or geographical areas or areas of the internet. If there's unearned wealth, you're going to meet some really nasty people. And so this area of Alishan it's a little bit lower elevation, about 900 meters above sea level, 800, 900 meters above sea level. And so they're pumping out the ginseng, the milk oolong. They're just pumping it out. And so there's also betel nut all around. And so what they do is they sort of they spray horrible chemicals on the betel nut, and then they spray the horrible chemicals on and so you got these huge swaths of disgusting tea. And you go and you're like, oh, what do you drink? What do you got? You drink the tea. And then like for me, somebody like me who is really, it's really important for me to have clean tea. All of a sudden, just this throbbing headache, upset stomach, and so I was around this place. I actually got into a yelling match with this horrific person. And because I asked, do you have any organic tea? Anyways, at the end of it all, I just went around and I just started asking everybody, and they sent me to the mayor. And the mayor is a guy, back then he was still, anyways, he's had some trouble since. And I met the mayor, and he is somebody who sells his tea to people that he likes. And he sells it not for a lot of money. And he's not fully organic, but he's gone no agrochemicals on the tea plants for the past 6 or 7 years. And he does it because it's the right thing to do and he can afford to do it. And So I met him, and then I've been buying tea from him since, when I can, because sometimes I can't, for various reasons. And so that's this tea right here. This one here is this tiny little garden. If you ever go to the real Alishan area, this oil streak of a nasty, it's awful. This terrible spot. If you ever go to the actual Alishan place, where it's up in the mountains and all there is on either sides of the road, there's family marts and crap like that. Like it's just horrible. But the view is nice. But that's where all the tour buses go, and then it's like, Family Mart, tea shop, 7-Eleven, tea shop, OK Mart. Like, it's just the most disgusting touristy area. It's just awful. But if you drive from there about 2 minutes away, then you go down to this guy's garden. And this guy, he's one of the local Aboriginal folks on that area, and he has this organic garden, this beautiful organic garden. And if you look back in the feed back when I first started, you can see there, he just doesn't do anything to it. He just lets all the weeds grow up, and he goes through a couple of years, takes down the weeds. But it's right in that area, like literally right in that area. And sometimes he doesn't have tea at all. Like last year, he basically didn't have any tea at all because the weather wasn't nice. But this year he's got it, and I got it in, and I ordered a bunch of it. So it'll be in probably by the end of the week. And we'll get into why this is such an amazing tea. But it's obviously more expensive. This is the other one that he sent me, and this is the one that I didn't pick because he's got two gardens. One's been organic for like a really, really, really long time, and the other one hasn't. Anyways, we'll when I drink that one, I'll tell you the differences between them. But we're going to duel them. We're going to go in here, and we're going to duel these two things going on. I may need those high mountain oolong soon. Summer here can get hot. Dude, dry hot does not count as hot. And you know that. I mean, why are you even saying that? Why are you even desert hot versus Manila hot? I mean, come on. They're worlds apart. They're worlds apart. They don't even... Anyways, I'm already starting to sweat, and I haven't even started drinking tea yet. Now, what are the main differences between the teas other than sort of that? One is this one's a little bit higher up. This is around 1,100 meters. There's the way that these are grown. So this is sort of like grown. What he's going for when he's creating this is the Alishan oolong taste. This is the Jin Trin cultivar, right? The milk oolong cultivar. And what he's trying to do with this is he's trying to create the Alishan taste. He's trying to create the taste of the train, right? That's what he's trying to do with this. He's trying to create it with this. This one, this is the Chin Chin cultivar, right? So this is not what Alishan is famous for. And this is like whatever the tea gods give me, then I'm going to go with it. So that's what this guy does. Very, very small sort of plot of land, and very much more sort of, like, let's see what happens type of thing. Whereas this is much more sort of controlled. And so when you're getting, first thing is first, when you're getting into the flavors of these teas, nice young milky, the positive aspects of milk fat. That's the first thing you're getting with this. It's really wide breadth, recognizably, depending on where you are in the tea world, recognizably Alishan or recognizably high mountain oolong, right? If you're deep into it, if you're like, yay, strange, unshaved, bald guy on his back porch in Taiwan talking to his phone about tea, yay, I want to watch that, then you're like, oh, Alishan. If you're not, if you're sort of new to the high quality tea world, you're like, oh, that's recognizably a high mountain oolong. But remember, high mountain oolongs, that taste sort of started in the Alishan area. You can argue Dongding, but further up in that area, that's kind of where it started. That's kind of where that flavor radiated out to the various other areas, and then they put their own spin on it. And this is the best, absolute best in years. Absolute best in years. And it's just awesome. It's great. Let's get into this one. And this tea is completely and utterly different. There's a wideness to it, sort of a, I hesitate to say minerality, but kind of a minerality to it, a wideness and a minerality to it that is recognizable Alishan, but it's just a completely different beast. This one is polished. This one is recognizable, ready to go, consistent. This is it. This is, what you want to do with this one. You drink this and you go, whoa, what is that? Oh, it's from Alishan. Oh, wow, that. And then you go in with the various flavor characteristics is coming out of that tea, which is the first steep anyways, just a huge blast of floral and a wideness, a vegetalness to it that is unmistakably Alishan. And then this aftertaste that rolls through the mouth. But, and this is the big but, and this is the main difference between these two teas, other than the cultivar, right? You're not getting that floral from the Jinchuan cultivar. You get it from the Qingqing cultivar. The big difference between these teas is this one has no edge, none. You can brew this forever. This one has an edge, and it has an edge for a bunch of different reasons. The main reason is there's bug bites, various different types of bug bites. There's also not the most consistent pick. So the pick is, relatively consistent, but it's not that consistent. Whereas this one, the pick is much more consistent. This one's also picked by hand. I mean, both of these teas, this should be sold for a lot more money. This should be sold for a lot more money. But hey, man, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. And so, well, there we go. There's the two main differences between these teas. They're dueling. And like I warned you, it's a little bit, should I be doing I got to do like one of those YouTube thumbnails where it's like, and like, is it that bad or some stupid thing? I'm not going to be doing that with the face. If I ever do that with the face, that means that somebody has taken over my account. I am now completely AI generated. And you're probably going to get really crappy tea if you buy from me. So just to warn you, if that ever happens, if you ever see me like with a stupid face and like, does this tea make me blah, 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 the price is going to raise like 100% and you're probably going to get crappy tea. So it probably won't happen. These are Alishan, Qingqing, and Jinchuan. Yes, so these are the two teas. This one is the Jinchuan, the milk oolong. This is the Qingqing, which would be, I don't know, the flower oolong or the complex oolong. And like I warned you at the start, they're not really dueling because they're both amazing teas. They're not for sale yet. Hopefully I get them. Today's Monday. And whenever I send out an email on Sunday, my Mondays are extraordinarily busy. And this Monday, just normal. The stress levels are lower. So I don't know whether it's going to be next week. And I'm really enjoying it. Goes without saying. I don't know whether this Sunday I'll release these teas or it'll be the next Sunday after that. We'll see when they come in and how all that works. Because I'm actually really enjoying my Sunday morning so far. But we'll see. Don't send any of my teas yet. I need to look at some. Oh, did you order? I didn't even notice. If you ordered on the weekend, in the sense of like more than 8 hours ago, then it's already packed and ready to go. If you've ordered in the last 8 hours, then I'm going to get to it today. But there's no big rush. There's no big rush. No big rush this morning. I can easily handle the amount of orders. The birds agree. Yes. Well, that's the thing, right? When you're out here, it's funny. Obviously, I don't listen back to these things, but sometimes, like there was one day where my cat went out. So my cat was sitting out here, and you could really hear it. The birds were there, but birds are vibers. They vibe with you. They really do. And I I respect and appreciate birders, the people who love birds. I kind of feel bad that I never really got into it. I've had huge amounts of opportunities. It's just not my thing. But sometimes I'll be out in the forest and there'll be some bird and it'll sit on a tree and sort of look at me like, half-eyed, and I'll just sit down and vibe with the bird. Anyways, random. The couple cakes. Oh, I sent that out a long time ago, man. The cakes have been sent out. The cakes have been sent out a long time ago. Actually, they should be close to your house by now. I bet you they're going to get delivered this week. They'll probably get delivered this week. Yeah, you should have gotten the email with the things that should be there pretty soon. Anyways, I buy tea on vibes alone. Yes, well, that's the that's well. If you're buying for me, you're not buying because of the packaging. You're not buying because I'm wildly handsome or showing some sort of like taking my shirt off or something like that. So I guess it's kind of just vibes, right? So I appreciate it, and that's the kind of people that I hope buy the teas. The people who are buying for vibes, because those are the people where if something happens, then like a package gets lost or something gets missed or something like that, then they just write an email, be like, oh yeah, this happened. They'll be like, oh, sorry about that. Here's the fix to it. So that's awesome. But yeah, anyways, those cakes should come in. But wait, if you want the Alishans, wait a couple of days or a week. Because these are both really, really good. I'm a little worried he's gonna dry these out or like roast them, like, and I'm almost like, let me do it myself. Anyways, it should be okay. It's beautiful this year. There seems to be a pretty strong birding culture in Taiwan. People going out with giant telescopic lenses. Absolutely, it's huge here. Huge, absolutely huge, and justifiably so. I mean, Taiwan's got like 11 or 12 endemic species and all that stuff. I used to do trips with the birders. Now, what's so unique about this tea? You get into the second steep and you're getting edges. There's a sharp vegetal in there. There's like a, oh, you brewed me too long, buddy, sort of a thing going on. And then the aftertaste again is that beautiful blast of floral that you got with the first steep. And it's like you're literally having a conversation with this tea. When you brew this tea, you're having a conversation with it. You're going, oh, sorry, that was too much. I apologize. I'm sorry. And the tea goes, hey, no problem. Just don't do it again. And as you drink it, you're getting all of these waves of flavors that roll through it that are, it's the terroir. You can smell them. Now, I haven't been to this place for years and years and years, but I smell it. Takes me back to the place. It's just so amazing. Just so amazing. Now, I don't know if you can hear it. We're closely getting to the point where maybe the phone is gonna like overheat, or the computer. The little fan on the MacBook is now going, although it hasn't done that for a while. And the phone up here, hopefully it's okay. But anyways, just to warn you, we might jump out because of the heat. So different. This one, it's not so much a conversation as I wouldn't say it's one note. It's certainly not. It's just in Chinese you biaodren. So you say standard. This is standard. This is the standard milk oolong taste. This is touch of vegetal, big, milky, sweet, wide mid-mouth, complex, fruity, the touch of floral aftertaste, minerality, just everything going on. It's just going on and going on and going on. And that's what that is. And usually with this tea, I've got to put a roast on it. I've got to make it into something. This year, all I got to do is dry it out. And so I'll dry it out for a couple hours and it'll be ready to go. I'll probably start doing that process tomorrow. But I'll tell you, it is. You know, you have to, when it comes to high quality tea, it's just like anything else, right? You have to have sort of the bad stuff to really appreciate the good stuff. And when I say bad stuff, I'm not saying terrible stuff. I'm just saying, you know, the wintertime just wasn't that good. The weather wasn't that good. Everything about it just wasn't that good. The vibes of the wintertime were not that good. Now, they weren't terrible. It wasn't like everything was awful. It wasn't like everything was blah, blah, blah. Like there were still some decent teas that came out of that, but it was, you know, it was tough to source because I had to support my friends. But there wasn't all that much really good tea. Whereas in the springtime now, you drink this and you really appreciate it. You know, you drink this and you really appreciate it because it's just so good. It's just so good. Updates. Let's see. What do we got for updates? I put this in the Discord the other day, but what's going on with updates? The Old Master Boutsong is ordered. I've got 3 kilograms of it. I might be able to get 6 kilograms of it. So I'm hoping I can get 6 kilograms of it, but it's a limited allotment every year. So that'll be, actually, I'll probably wait for two weeks to release that. So maybe I won't do it this weekend. There is I'm waiting for the Pear Mountain samples. I'm waiting for the Chilai samples. They should be finished picking. They should be coming right soon. I have ordered the green, fresh, beautifully scented green oolong, jasmine green oolong tea, right? So that's the same stuff that was last year. And it really is beautiful, freshly scented. It's really, really beautiful stuff. And then there is, I've already got in the 2025 Old Master Dong Ding. So I have that already, although I'm not too, it doesn't have to be, I can wait to release that. I'll probably release it maybe mid-June. There's no big hurry with that. There was something else. What did I order? Oh, the Luye Red. I get to probably sample that this week sometime. So the Luye Red, hopefully I'm going to get that in soon. And wow. As you keep going with the steeps with this, it's like jasmine flowers. It's so beautiful. I mean, I just talked about jasmine flowers, but it's so beautiful. I'm missing one. What am I missing? For sure, I'm missing one. Anyways, the springtime teas are starting to roll in, and they're gorgeous and beautiful and wonderful. And I have no doubt that the rest of the stuff coming in is just going to be spectacular. But if anybody has any requests or anything else, or if you're not in the Discord, then send me a message. I can give you an invite, and or you can put them in the comments here. I'm trying to think what else there is. Boy, I am melting. 10 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how much longer. I was thinking about it this morning, how kind of disappointed I am that I'm not one of those people, the morning people. I'm sort of I'm a late night type of person. I like staying up later, get a lot of work done and things like that. But in the morning, the sun rises right here, and it rises like this, and then the back mountains there light up a beautiful pink. And if I was like one of those people who could wake up, you know, I just finished my morning meditation and now let's drink some tea together, and you could see that pink out there, it would be an amazing sort of, you know, experience. And I should do that one of those times, but I'd wake up and it'd be like, you know, like, you know, for the first 15 minutes before the caffeine kicked in. Which makes me disappointed because I think it'd be really beautiful. But that's okay. The point is, at 10 o'clock in the morning already, I am starting to melt. And that's fine. No problem at all. But I really am. I'm melting away here. And anyways, I forgot I got this one here. Yeah, wow. Springtime pick with things like that. Wow. Anyways, this is the tea that I got. So this is the tea that I bought. This is the other sample that was sent with it. And this one doesn't have, it's just flat. It doesn't have the depth. It's a beautiful tea. It's nice. But it doesn't have the depth and breadth and complexity of this tea. It just doesn't have it. This tea is a conversation. You have to talk with this tea. You got to be around for it. You got to pay attention to this tea as you brew it. This one it's more flatter, one note sort of stuff. Not terrible. Can you send me a link to the Discord when you get a chance? Yeah, send me a message. So just right now, send me a quick message through the Instagram account, and I'll send you that. I'll send you a link. Yeah, the Discord links are really annoying because there's a little thing at the bottom that say make it never expire, but it always expires. It's so annoying. It's really, really quite annoying. I think you have to pay for have the links never expire anyways, whatever. Maybe I'll pay for it someday. I might have to start doing cold brew teas. It is so hot, but it's not even really getting started yet. It's not even really the hot time. I'm not a morning person at all. Yes, yeah. Well, and no value judgments, right? Morning people are awesome. My wife is a morning person. Sometimes not by choice. She wakes up early and she's like, I wish I didn't wake up. But she enjoys the mornings, and I enjoy the nights. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with either of those things, other than the fact that I can't drink tea at night, or else I become even more of a late night person. But if I could be able to come out here and drink the tea, you know what I will do, with jet lag. So with jet lag, I should be. So when I come back from Canada in August, I'll do a couple live streams at 4:00 in the morning, with the sun coming up in the background. You can see that the beautiful orangey pink color that comes off the sunrise in the background. That'll be there. We go. Or no, see, I don't pull all nighters anymore. That's not. I'm over 40. All nighters are not a thing. Anyways, I think that's about it. Any other questions about anything going on? So to recap with the Dueling Alishans, it's very boring because it's sort of the the answer to all the teas that I would choose to drink. They're both wonderful in their own way. This is the Mayor's Alishan. The Mayor's Alishan is, the hesitate to say it because it's poison, but the Coca-Cola of Taiwanese teas, right? It's the one that everybody has tried before, everybody enjoys. It's when you drink it, you're like, oh, that is a high mountain oolong. If if you're into tea, you're like, oh, that's a beautiful Alishan. Touch of vegetal up front, wide, beautiful, milky, nice yang, right? Positive aspects of milk fat, and with a fruit aftertaste that lingers. This is just, and just a touch of floral floating around the top, especially in the first and second steeps. And it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. This one here is a completely different beast. It's from the same area, a little bit higher up the mountain. This is a completely different beast. And it's got, you have to have a conversation with this tea. The first steep is absolutely beautiful and floral. Oh, wow. The second steep, if you push it too long, is going to give you a little bit of a vegetal astringent bite. And then as you keep drinking it, you're getting this jasmine floral complex taste that you can only possibly get from a highly organic garden picked by somebody who's vibing it who's vibing by when he picks it, how he processes it, all those things. It's a vibe. It's a vibe brew. You cannot brew this tea by going 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds. I mean, you can to get a baseline, but you want to vibe this tea. Like this is a vibe for real, for real. This is the vibing tea. I don't know how many Zoomers buy my. I guess you go on TikTok or something, but I'll get an AI avatar to do that for me when the agents are ready. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful tea. It really is. Bought a bunch of this. Hopefully it'll be shipped to us sort of this week. This, I've already got it. I've got to put it slightly on the roaster just a little bit before I start selling it. And yeah, that's about it. Old Master Baozong is ordered. I'm hoping I can get a lot more, as much as I possibly can get from them. I've got to go and visit. I've got to go up and see the monks at Shamwai Shan, see how much, if I can get some more of the really good organic Baozong from them. I've got to go to I've got get in a call to Mutza. They made some good stuff as well. I want to get some more stuff from Mutza. And jasmine green tea, or jasmine green oolong is coming in, and it'll be released in the next batch of teas. But other than that, I think that's about it. So I'm going to go back into the air conditioning before I shrivel into a raisin and go hydrate myself with a non-caffeinated beverage. We're getting to the level where it's getting into the hot time. And maybe I should get a fan out and stick a fan out here when I'm drinking the teas. But anyways, wherever you are in the world, I certainly hope you have an amazing morning, evening, night. Sleep well. Have a wonderful day tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your day today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next live stream.